She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a spark, a rare blend of rhythm, charm, and screen magnetism that made people stop and watch. Demet Özdemir didn't just enter Turkish entertainment. She carved her own lane, transforming her early dreams of dance into one of the most compelling acting careers of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Demet Özdemir was born on February 26, 1992, in Kokili, Turkey. Long before studios and scripts, she was drawn to movement and performance, auditioning for every opportunity in sight. Starting as a backup dancer for Turkish pop singer Bengu and later joining the dance group İskizleri, she learned early what show business really demands: discipline, resilience, and unshakable confidence. Her acting journey began in 2013 with a supporting role in the fantasy series Sana Bir. But it was her portrayal of Sanam Aydın in Erkenci Kus that exploded her career. The romantic comedy became a global sensation, earning her widespread recognition and awards, and proving she could carry both comedy and emotional depth with ease. Rather than resting on that breakthrough, Demet pushed her range, from heartfelt drama in Dogdagun Ev Katerinder to powerful performances in Adam Farah and Esref Rüya. In Esref Rüya, she portrays Nisan Akyol, a singer layered with emotional complexity, even lending her own voice to songs featured in the series. Demet's approach to roles reflects a strategic mindset. She consistently chooses characters that stretch her emotionally and creatively, instead of repeating formulas she has already mastered. This careful balance between popularity and depth has helped her remain relevant in an industry where trends change quickly. Off-screen, Demet's public image blends glamour with grounded focus. She is a familiar presence at international fashion events and high-profile brand campaigns, securing major endorsement deals while remaining selective about the brand she represents. Her lifestyle mirrors her professional discipline. She maintains structure, values balance, and avoids unnecessary overexposure. Although her personal life, including a brief marriage in 2022 and a divorce in 2023, attracted public attention, she kept control of her narrative and redirected focus toward growth and work. Demet's influence now reaches far beyond Turkish television. With millions of followers across social platforms and strong international viewership through global streaming releases, she has become one of Turkey's most recognizable and bankable stars. Her estimated net worth reflects earnings from acting, endorsements, and long-term brand collaborations, built steadily rather than impulsively. What truly sets her apart is evolution. From dancer to actress, from romantic comedy favorite to dramatic lead, Demet refuses complacency. She embraces risk, seeks challenge, and prioritizes longevity over comfort. That drive quietly shapes every phase of her career. As of 2026, Demet Özdemir stands not only as a leading actress, but as a symbol of intentional growth and versatility in modern entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always something unmistakable about her: a quiet intensity, emotional intelligence, and a screen presence that lingered long after the scene ended. Beren Saat didn't arrive in Turkish entertainment by accident. She earned her place through depth, discipline, and performances that reshaped expectations of what a leading actress could be. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Beren Saat was born on February 26, 1984, in Ankara, Turkey, into an academically inclined family far removed from the entertainment world. Her early life revolved around education and curiosity rather than cameras. She studied business administration at Basket University, but storytelling always pulled her in another direction. Her entry into acting came after participating in a television acting competition, where her natural emotional control and expressive presence immediately stood out. Her acting career began in the early 2000s, but it was her role as Beren Saat in Erkenci Memnu that transformed her into a cultural phenomenon. The series became one of the most iconic productions in Turkish television history, and Beren's portrayal of a complex, conflicted woman redefined female characters on screen. She didn't play Biter for sympathy. She played her with honesty, vulnerability, and emotional realism, earning widespread acclaim and multiple awards. Rather than staying within one formula, Beren deliberately expanded her range. She delivered haunting performances in Fatmagöl'ün Sukuna, a series that resonated internationally for its social impact and emotional weight. Later roles in Intikam and Atay, The Gift, showed her ability to move between grounded realism and symbolic storytelling, especially as Turkish content gained global reach through streaming platforms. Beren's approach to roles has always been intentional. She chooses characters that demand emotional depth and narrative responsibility, often stepping into stories that challenge audiences rather than comfort them. This selectiveness has kept her career impactful rather than oversaturated. Off-screen, her public image reflects intellect and restraint. She avoids constant visibility, rarely engages in sensationalism, and allows her work to speak first. She is also known for her interest in social issues, literature, and cultural discussions, which subtly inform the kinds of projects she accepts. Her lifestyle mirrors balance and privacy. Although her marriage to singer Kenan Doğulu placed her in the public eye, she has consistently maintained boundaries between her personal life and professional identity. She values structure, mental clarity, and long periods away from the spotlight when needed. Fashion-wise, Beren represents refined elegance. She favors classic silhouettes, understated luxury, and thoughtful styling rather than trend-driven excess. At international events and brand collaborations, her presence feels composed and intellectual rather than performative. By 2026, Beren Saat is widely regarded as one of the most influential actresses in Turkish television history. Her estimated net worth reflects decades of high-caliber projects, global streaming success, and selective endorsements. More importantly, her credibility remains intact, a rare achievement in a fast-moving industry. What truly sets her apart is emotional courage. Beren is unafraid of uncomfortable narratives, flawed characters, or silence. She trusts storytelling over spectacle, and that trust has built her legacy. From modern classics to globally streamed series, Beren Saat's journey is defined by substance over speed. As of 2026, she stands not just as a star, but as a benchmark, a symbol of depth, integrity, and lasting impact in modern entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.